Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Boone Builds. Thank you for being here for my third day in a row of live stream building. I have the Monkie Kid, Monkey King Warrior Mech on my table today. Thanks to the great folks over at Lego who wanted to share this with the Boone Builds community here. This is thanks to the kind folks over at the AFOL engagement team. Is that right? AFOL, fan. I don't know. AFOLET, a full adult fan of Lego engagement team. That's them. We've got in the live chat Brick Jedi, Alex the Gordo, Aubrey is here, Scos Frankel, Brendan is here. Thank you all for joining. If you're joining us right now, I'm just beginning to build the Monkey Kid, Monkey King Warrior Mech. And the first monkey is spelled IE, the second monkey is spelled EY. Interesting note about this set. I'm going to dive in. There are two books. There are some interesting things to look at before we get going with the build. So let me solo lay out this view, and I'm going to show you some of this cool stuff. So there's two books. I think the interesting thing about this is like one of these books is like a staple bound book, and the other is like a spine bound book. And one is much thicker than the other. I'm going to guess that book one gets us through the small building that comes with this build. That's what it looks like to me. And book two is going to be the Monkey King Warrior Mech. Oh my goodness, I don't want to look ahead. So I'm starting out with book number one. We're going to build some of the other little cool builds that come with this. Deborah is here and says, we are big fans. Thank you so much, Deborah, for watching over there on Facebook. Harry B says, hey, Boone, how are you doing? I am doing very well, Harry. Thanks for being with us. Willie Ball is back. But look at these stickers. So I opened this up before the stream. We've got this awesome sticker sheet here. And I'll get in even a little bit closer here, and we can see some of these stickers with some incredible detail. Look at these stickers. Look at this one, DH Shipping Company. That's pretty cool. There's looks like a video game console kind of thing. Here is a picture of the Monkey King, or one of the monkey characters from Monkey Kid, and lots of cool looking things on here. Gonna look around here. I think all of these red ones with the gold and kind of teal color are gonna go onto the mech when they're done. I love the look of these control stickers. Cool stuff. All right, back out just a little bit so you can see what else is going on here. And then there's these foil kind of, I think it's part of the like flags. There's flags, and then this sort of skirt type thing that goes around the monkey's waist. And then there is a bag with a cloth cape. So we can have a cloth cape for the monkey mech. And there is also a ship's mast. I think this ends up being like a telephone pole next to the little building there. So, hey, let's dive in. I've been very excited about this one. It took me a long time to get my hands on this. They were back ordered for a very long time, sold out for some amount of time. Justin Ramsden designed this one. Let me go back to this view here. So Justin Ramsden, many of you may have heard of him before. He is a pretty well-known Lego product designer, and he designed the Hogwarts that is massive and amazing. He designed the Speedwagon from Lego Batman movie. Hey, Brickham's Den is here. Steven is here. Lego-matic is here. The Animated Brick. Hello, everyone. Daniel Hull. Thank you all so much for being here and watching. Diving into this build here. As I was saying, designed by Justin Ramsden. Justin is one of my favorite Lego product designers, but they're all awesome. A lot of awesome creativity going on at Lego product design. And Justin has created, he designed the Yellow Submarine. He designed, what else? He's designed a bunch of awesome stuff. He designed Stranger Things. Okay, here we go. Look at this. I got a teal brick separator in this build. That's cool. One of the very first things was at the very beginning of this stream, even before the stream began. Stephen Monk said, I have this set. It's so awesome. And he said, it's worth the money. Okay, cool. So good to know from someone who loves it. I have not built it yet. Colin is here. Delicious Foods is here. I got to put together this kind of piggish warrior looking guy. I don't know the names of these characters. When I was a kid, there was no way to like really know the name of a Lego character from just like getting the set. When I got a little bit older, probably like late elementary school and into junior high school, I had like the Lego, what is it, the Lego Club magazine or whatever they called it. And I think it was called like Brickmania for a while, or I don't remember what it was called. But Lego Maniac magazine or something like that. And sometimes you could read stories about the characters from Lego themes. And that's how you could kind of learn like some of the stuff about, some of the lore about the stories. King Tut says, I had this tab open in the background because I didn't want to miss the live stream. I forgot about it. Then it started playing and I was like, what does that sound? Funny. Awesome. King Tut, thank you for watching. So here we have this kind of boar man. So tell us in the live stream if these guys have a name, because I know that there is a cartoon that goes with Monkie Kid, but I don't know that it is available all over the world, and I don't think we have it in the United States. So I don't know how I would know this guy's name. I guess I could look it up. Maybe it says it on the box. Let's see if it says on the top of the box. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Look at this. So it says right here on the box down here. They didn't used to do this. This is cool. This one looks like Growl. So there's Growl, and there's another similar looking guy called General Ironclad. So we got all the, I'll introduce each, because we've got all the names here. I'll introduce each of the characters as we build them. Matthew's here. Nathan is here. Thank you all so much for watching. Just built the very first minifigure of the Monkie Kid, Monkey King Warrior Mech, and moving him aside because now I think we're going to build a mini mech for this character. So let's see. Lego Matic says, hey Boone, what program do you use for live streams? This is what you're watching is StreamYard.com, working on implementing a number of technological solutions from Roland Company. So, but you can find at StreamYard.com. StreamYard.com is what I'm using here. Monica Berry is here. Harry B says, how long do you think this set will take you to build? I don't know. I'm only going to do a couple hours today, so this will definitely be a two-parter. I think this has a comparable number of pieces. All right. Why am I already struggling to find pieces? I just need one more ball joint. There it is, under a dish. This has a comparable number of pieces to the Creator 3-in-1 castle that I built a couple of weeks ago. So I think that one I did a 2-hour stream for part 1 and a 3-hour stream for part 2. So I don't know. Maybe this one will be similar. Tomorrow evening, Victorious Live will be back at 6 p.m. Pacific. So I will not be streaming more of this build tomorrow. I will probably be back with part 2 of this build on Friday. But I don't anticipate getting all the way through it today, because we're going to run into dinner time here, and today was the last day of school for my kids, so we're going to take them out for dinner. Doesn't that sound fun? All right. Getting this put together. Marilyn is here. Thank you for joining, Marilyn. Brickman Mosaics Art is here. Yeah, Victoria should be fun. Tomorrow I'm having Brian and Lauren on from season 2 of Lego Masters. And my buddy Dave Morgan is going to be back. You might remember him from previous streams here on Boone Builds. So there'll be 4 of us. We should have a lot of fun tomorrow night. Alex says, school over. Let the Lego building begin. Moto is in the live chat. Moto, Moto, I was very impressed with how the structure of your building on episode 2 held up. Definitely some serious engineering concepts going into that creation. And was glad you weren't left in the bottom due to aesthetics. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I've seen this. It's like a stud shooter with a mixel joint socket on the back. I'll talk more about that when I get to use it. I just happened to see it there. All right, what's going on here? We got that done. I need the brick, the hinge brick bottom. Does anyone see the bottom of a hinge brick? Why is it so hard to find? There it is, sort of upside down. Moto says, thanks, that was a close call. Legomatic, that tower was brilliant at Moto. Surprised no one did a gigantic pyramid. Yeah, I wonder if there were rules about that. All right, here we go. Let's see. Moving on to the next page. This is kind of cool that they give you, they give you a mech. You're building a mech, but they give you a smaller mech to build first. That's kind of thoughtful. Like, there's also a building in this set. So I feel like maybe I might want to skip the building. What do you think? Should I skip the building in this live stream and go straight to the Monkey King mech? Or should I build the building? Let me know what you think. I need to move. Deborah says mech. You know what? I'm going to pull up on this screen over here. Here, I'll share my screen. Oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea because then I can go. Share this screen. Continue. Just necessary. If I share a screen over here that has the Lego website, then let's see, how would I do this? Like this. Okay, so I'm going to put the instructions over here on another screen, and I'll share that with you so that you can see where I am in the instructions. Then I can just ditch these instructions that are on the table. Chrome tab, and it's going to be lego.com. Share. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's not really what I want. I don't want it to take up. I don't want the instructions to take up that whole thing. All right, they're just going to be over there. You're just going to have to imagine them. We're not going to actually see them. So this is set number. Well, I'll pull them up and then I'll make them go away. So we'll do it. And this is set number 80012. 80012. And it's going to pull up the Monkey King Warrior Mech. $149.99. Oh, and now it says it's available now. I've been sitting on it for a while. And I'm going to go to building instructions. Now my building instructions are over here. I'm going to download this one. Oh, it opened up a new tab. So when I went to building instructions, you no longer see it. All right. I'm going to remove that. But now I've got a nice thing that I can look over here and see the instructions. It's awesome. I wish I had, you know what? Here's what I'll do too is I'll pop out the, can I pop out the comments? All right. Anyway, go right here and now I'm building. It is so much easier for me to see this on the screen over there, I think. There we go. It's still just not like super easy. So that the reason I was confused is because this part is a part, I think it's like Metalbeard's beard, and they're reusing it in this set. And I'd never seen that. I'd never really handled that part before. So I didn't know what part that was. So I was looking at the thing like super confused. Like what on earth is going on? But it wasn't It wasn't that I couldn't see it. It was that it was a part that I'd never seen before. Isn't that funny? Pulled it up there and it was like I can see it better, but my brain still couldn't like understand what was going on. Okay. So this I think is going to be like part of a leg or arm for this smaller mech. And I think this is probably going to be for what I presume are the bad guys. Brickham's Den says, wow, it's so much more expensive in Canada and we pay tax on top. Well, tell me about that. Brickham's Den, can you not like buy, you can't ship to Canada from the US site? I don't know. Dusty Trail Fox is here. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna build the other. I think these are like kind of big, like shoulders of this small mech. I'm gonna build the other one. I didn't notice. Who did anyone say anything about what will you have to smash if you don't build the building? Well, I might build the. I mean, I'll build the building eventually. I just don't know if I. The building's cool. Mech. Though we all want to see the mech, go straight to the mech. Giant mechanical man. Woo. Okay, I think I'm going to go straight to the mech. But anyway, isn't that a place that drink milk from a bag? What? Canada? I remember in middle school we had milk in bags. I feel like we've talked about that on stream before. Does anybody remember us talking about that? I feel like I was talking about that with Joshua and John Hanlon from Beyond the Brick at one point in time. We were having some kind of conversation about milk in bags, and I loved the milk in bags. I think it was actually high school. It might have been middle school and high school that we had milks in bags at our cafeteria, and I thought the chocolate milk in a bag was so good, and you just had to like squeeze the bag and stab it with a straw and drink out of it. I thought it was great. I miss milk in a bag. I wish I could roll down to the street and roll down to the supermarket and buy milk in a bag. But I don't think I have that option. Brigham says, nah, then you get dinged with duty tax. Yeah, okay, interesting. Building build is cool, needs to be built, but not necessarily before the mech. Okay, JKIRL is supporting the thoughts in the stream. I need a foot pedal to advance through. I could do that. I think I'm gonna see if I can come up with that. A foot pedal that will allow me to advance through the instructions over here on my screen. I think that should be doable. We'll see. Maybe for part 2 of this build, I'll have my foot pedal for advancing my instructions, my build instructions, so I don't have to keep reaching over here to a mouse. But we'll see. Matthew says, imagine having milk in a bag and it's safe drinking it. I loved milk in a bag. Dave Morgan is here, everybody. He'll be my co-host tomorrow night for Victorious Live. And he'll be here with us tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Oh, this is rad. I love these 1x2 caution stripes. And they're actually not quite, they don't quite look the same in the instructions as they do on the thing. And both of these, all right. They look just a little bit different. Like the printing in the book is like one design, and the printing on the element is another design. Bell says, I feel like this mech should be fighting Voltron. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a great idea. Maybe when I'm done building this, Bell, somehow remind me, shoot me a message or something, and I'll try to take some footage, not footage, but like create some photos. Like I'll set up some cool looking photos of the Monkey King mech fighting Voltron. Let me see if I can. I bet it's not as big as Voltron though. I bet Voltron's bigger. Maybe they're similar. Maybe they're similar in size. Maybe they're close enough that it would look cool anyway. Wouldn't that be great in like a awesome photo of like Monkey King fighting Voltron? Okay. That's a great idea. I'll do it. Brigham's Den said it used to be delivered here in Canada and it is still done in England. My grandparents had a milk box built into their side door. I used to climb through it. That's funny. Dusty Trail Fox thinks that'll be a cool battle to see. So hopefully that'll be cool. There is the other side of the leg. This is like the hip on the side of the leg of the miniature mech coming together. And it goes like this. Get some brackets here for some snot action. Oh, how cool would it be to have a foot pedal that controls, that takes me to the next page of my instruction booklet? I literally think I have all of the technology in this room to accomplish that. I'm going to try it. I have a Boss foot pedal. I have a Bluetooth advancer that accepts 1/4-inch cable. I think I can make it happen. All right, we got one of these. Craig Cunningham says, greetings from Scotland, Boone. Keep up the good vibes. Awesome. Thanks a lot, Craig. Great to see you here. I would love to go to Scotland one day. Harry says, Boone, I really like that your computer, I really liked your counter mock on the Coliseum. It inspired me to make a D-Day mock. Awesome. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, it's actually sitting right behind my head there. There it is, my castle. I've got a little bit. I was so impressed with myself for building that castle as a counter. What is it? An alternate model for the Coliseum. And then just the other day, I set that haunted house up there next to it, and I got so discouraged that the haunted house is taller than the castle. But anyway, Boone, is there a non-internet way to buy extra pieces? A non-internet way to buy extra pieces? I don't know. Not that I know of. I mean, you can go to the Lego store, go to Bricks and Minifigs. I don't know where you live. Are there any stores near you that have like Lego for you to buy in like a cup or a bag or something like that? The pick-a-brick wall. Yeah. Oh, I get to build 2 exactly like that. I should have been building 2. Yeah, TT Brick says the Lego shop. Harry says the pick-a-brick wall. Aubrey says, I think this mech is bigger than Voltron because of the rings on its head. Maybe it stands, maybe like with the swoopy. That kind of reminds me, doesn't that remind you a little bit of like, what's that guy's name? Loki? Doesn't those things on his head sort of remind you of like Loki's helmet? I just realized that my box is all crunch-OLED. I don't know if I realized that before. Steve says, if you have a local reseller, you can get extra pieces, but it's rare. I have one out here in the Sacramento area. Yeah, so we've got Bricks and Minifigs, and you can get all kinds of stuff there, but it's never a guarantee of what you'll be able to find because it's all used. Hey, Boone, what sets do you recommend for my Lego collection? Harry B says, hey, Boone, what sets do you recommend for my Lego collection? Harry, I think you should just get whatever you like. That's my recommendation. Get the stuff you like and have fun building it. I don't know what to say beyond that. That's what I think. That's what I do. I don't really buy stuff I don't like. All right. So this miniature mech can now stand up. We got to get into the big mech soon. I will. Seems like this is like right on the edge of. I mean, it's very expressive how he can like. You can make it look like he's like jumping, like. sort of on. That's kind of what it looks like on the thing on the instructions. But it's kind of a rough. You're limited with your. Well, I guess it's just limited that way. So maybe they did that on purpose, so that this little mech always has kind of this like wide-legged stance. Maybe that's what makes him cool. All right, what's the next thing? I'm still not used to looking at the screen for instructions, but I think it's going to be way better in the long run because I'm not going to have to keep, switching pages, and it's just easier for me to look at and see on the screen. Somebody had that idea yesterday. Somebody in the stream yesterday was like, "Hey, I think a lot of people do the instructions on another screen." So I'm doing that today, and we'll see how it goes. Well, that's cool. All right, so on this side, he's got like a, I don't know, like a shield, like a dish shield and spear kind of thing going on. That goes there. It's like a shield with a spear on the end of it, or it's like some kind of drill or something. And that goes onto this arm like this. And it can bend this way and this way. And it can go like this. This guy is like quite articulatable. This guy's quite articulate. Harry B says, I just picked up some classic space Lego sets for $40. That's rad. All right. And then the other hand, it looks like it's going to be. Oh, it's that stud shooter. Okay, so here it is. Let me zoom in on this. It's a stud shooter with a ball joint. Isn't that cool? How cool is that? So we can put the little trigger thing in. It's just like the regular stud shooter that a minifigure would hold. And you can put the stud in and you can shoot the stud. But now it's got a ball joint on the back. This is the first time I've seen this. I don't know how new this is. I'm not great at keeping up with like new elements and stuff. So it may not be that new, but it's pretty cool. So there it is on the arm of the mech. We're going to get to the Monkey King mech ASAP. I want to build this little mech first. And now I think we have to build the little, there's like a flag and then a canopy for someone to sit in here. So the flag goes first. And it's going to be a cone with a little Technic connector. And then a Technic pin with ball goes into that Technic connector. To what degree do you want me to narrate what I'm building? Craig says, did you see the new stunts line for Lego City coming in autumn? I haven't seen that yet. That sounds pretty awesome, though. I like this little dumbbell, this new dumbbell thing. It kind of serves the same purpose as a lightsaber hilt, but it's maybe just a little bit longer. And it doesn't look like a lightsaber hilt. It's like a different thing. There's a cool callback to the Lego Racer PlayStation 1 game as Rocket Racer makes his return. Whoa, Rocket Racer. Cool. All right. Deborah, they made a great choice to include a mini mech. The giant mech is intimidating. Oh, like intimidating to build? I really like this new little dumbbell piece. This is cool. This is going to be great. I love building stuff out of bars. Moto was just talking about that on his stream the other day. And or maybe it was not on his stream. Maybe it was a Lego Masters promo. He's talking about how much he loves to build stuff out of bars and clips. And this is a great new bar element that's going to be really enjoyable. I don't think I'm going to put any stickers on during the stream. unless I look at it and it like seems like a really important sticker to me, I'm gonna save those for later because on one of my latest streams, I spent so much time putting on stickers. So I think I'm gonna skip the stickers today. Moto says clips and bars and bars and clips, clips and bars and bars. Hey, didn't I see you at the clip bar? Moto? I'm just kidding. All right. Next Gen Smarty Pants says hi all. Hello, Next Gen Smarty Pants. Great to see you here. Techno says hello. Word. Glad you all can make it. So then this is sort of like a mech that imitates the look of the character that we're going to put in the mech. And those clips can go on there. I love that clips can engage these old kind of like wheel spoke things. I shouldn't say old. They've just been around for a long time. And then this goes on here. That's going to hold this big gold ring. Paris is in the chat. Moda says, close call last night, Teamy. Welcome, Paris. Thanks for watching. Bump, bump, bump. This goes on here. Then I think we can put the little guy in. This is actually a creative little mech. And I can stick this guy in to the mech. We can pull that open just a little bit. Stick him in here. Can we? Yeah, then you can actually, closing it like clips him in. And he's got this little sort of roll cage thing going on. I'll show him to this camera over here. Let's do... I passed it. There it is. So that's the mech that comes for the little boar guy, the pig. His name's Growl. Growl. Okay, let's move on. I think it'll be cool to see the Monkey King mech get started. So we're going to skip everything else in book 1. Oh, yeah. TT Brick says spoilers. Gosh. Yeah, let's not spoil anything. I think that was pretty vague, though. Look at this. Monkie Kid. This is like a great introduction to this new character. So what bag do I dump out? Bag 4. Bag 4. We're going to skip all the way to bag 4. I'll build the building eventually. Oh, and I don't need that. I need to go back here and get book 2 on the intrawebs. Dumping out bag 4. Oh, no, I don't like this one because it's up and down. I need to have a monitor that I can turn sideways for the books that are up and down, upward, up and down. I would have to have the whole thing planned out in advance, though. Steven says, can you do your Monkey Kid theme song or a theme song for the mech? Yeah. I wish I knew. I'm sure there is a Monkey Kid theme song, and I just don't know what it is. But Monkey Kid! The Monkey Kid, Monkey King, Warrior Mech. What the heck? That's all I got. Harry B says, hey, Moto, are you in LEGO Master Season 2? Yeah, Moto is in LEGO Master Season 2. All right. Got to build the Monkey Kid. He gets some like headphones around his neck. Is that what this is? Putting some headphones around his neck. I'll zoom in so y'all can see this. And there's his jacket. He's got a great jacket. He's got great little headphones that go around his neck there. Let's see, where's his head? Here's his head. He's got kind of this like grumpified look on that side. And on this side, he's got like a red painted on his eyes, and he's got a big grin. We'll do that. La, 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 la. I like that face. That's a great looking face. Yeah, I'm the Monkie Kid. What? And he's got this sweet hair with like a headband on. Next Gen Smarty Pants says, "Is grumpified a word?" Just asking. Well, it is now. Wouldn't that make a great shirt? Oh, you guys, I gotta get back into putting out new shirt designs more often. It would be great to have okay, I've already got the idea for the grumpified shirt. And it's gonna be awesome. Okay, look at this. So cool. What a cool guy. Let me full size this. And you'll get to take a look at the Monkie Kid. There he is. He's got some really nice printing on this, on these pieces. Look, he's got like printing down the side of his legs, stripes on his pants, and like a logo on his boots. Oh, isn't that cool? What a great minifigure. So awesome. All right. Here we go. We're getting close. We're getting very, very close to the mech, but we have to build some sort of little tree area first. There's that. We skipped. I flew right past the building. We're all the way on bag 4 already. We've only been building for 40 minutes. And there's just this little thing here. It's like going to have a little tree on it. All right. Harry B says, "Hey Moto, do you get acceptance into Lego Masters? If there's tryouts, I'd love to join in." Hey Moto, how do you get yeah, there's tryouts. Harry, there's tryouts. All you have to do is when it's time for a new season, you go to like, I think it's legomasterscasting.com or something like that. Moto, if you know what that is, put it in the live chat, please. I think it's hilarious how many different greens there are now. There's like so many different Lego green colors. Techno says, "Boone, if you were in a Lego movie, what movie?" Oh, maybe, I don't know. I guess if there was going to be like a Lego Batman movie too, I would choose that one. Or just if there's like a Lego movie 3, I would love to be in that movie. That's kind of a far out dream, I think. I'm not going to hold my breath that I'll ever be in a Lego movie. Boone Builds, "I use a tablet with a music stand holder for my instructions, and it rotates however and makes it easy to place. Then HDMI cap for NDI for streaming it." Oh my gosh, Brian, that's a great idea. All right, cool. I gotta try that now. I gotta find myself a decent little stand that I can put a iPad on. That would be much better too, to like just swipe to the next thing than having to reach over to the whatever this is, mouse. There is a printed, oh my goodness, there is a printed peach element. It's printed on a heart and it sort of looks like a peach. Let me get this on here and I'll zoom in and show it to you. Some greenery over here. What does this go on to? This goes on to a clip, like the bar clip. Where is that? There it is. Must be only one because I don't see like a bunch of them. Brett Hooper is in the house. Yeah, Brian says I still use my Bluetooth pedal. Only use the touch for Zoom if needed. Okay, great idea, Brian. I'm on top of that. That's a good idea. Then it could be a little bit closer to me too. Or I could put it up by the camera so that every time I'm looking at the instructions, y'all think I'm looking at you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm thinking that's gonna work. I gotta see if I can make all that work with one of the old tablets that I have laying around here because my kids really like to use the newest tablet I have. I bought it for business, but I bought it like for business. I justified buying it for business and to share with my kids. So they end up having it like most of the time. Okay, what have I done here? Oh, there's two sides. And do we build them the same way? That rotates in, that. And that just clips right on. It doesn't get one of these. Clips onto here. All right, now it is time for me to show you this peach print. Peach print. Look at that peach print. Isn't that cute? Very cute. And I have to build another branch. Next up, build a branch. Let me hurry. I'm going to try to hurry here through some of this because I don't want to. I want to get to the big mech. I think everybody is waiting for the big mech. So here we go. There we go. And this one goes. Oh, it just goes here. We've got a little peach tree sitting on a little hill. And this goes on. And then there's going to be, oh, it's like a little, what is that? Is that like a little fountain up there? And a couple of, one more little rock from a 1x1 cheese slope. Jeff McElwee says, I'm sorry, did you say Big Mac? Because I could eat. I don't think oh no, I said Big Mac. Classic Bricks is here. Jeff McElwee is here. Another part to get on Bricks and Pieces. Oh, the peach? Yeah, for sure. I love how in this one, let me see if I can find it real quick. In this book, there's like fancy stars every time you finish a mini part of the build. It's like, bling. Isn't that cool? I've never seen that in Lego before. All right. Now it's time. Now it is time to start building the big mech. Not the Big Mac. The big mech. Is this? And this is just going to fly by. Alex says, Boone, how do you wash your beard? How do I wash my beard? When I wash my hair with shampoo and conditioner, I do it to my beard too. That's it. Not much to it. Jake says, hi, Boone. Hello, Jake. Great to hear from you. Night Flyer says, what time does Bricktorious start tomorrow? Bricktorious Live begins every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. And I say every Thursday, but I'm actually going to have to make an exception to that next week. So tomorrow, Bricktorious Live is at the normal time. Next week, Bricktorious Live is probably going to be on Tuesday because Jordy's birthday is on Thursday, and I'm not going to take an hour out of my daughter's birthday celebration to come to a live stream. Sorry. So we'll do it early in the week. It'll be cool. It'll be all good. All right. A couple of these Technic type connector bricks. This is a cool piece. I think you can shove a big ball joint into this too, and it kind of works like in a pinch. I'm sure it's not good for the parts, but like it can kind of work if you like have an emergency. Harry says, hey, all you social people in the chat, how are you liking Lego Masters second season, baby? I'm liking Lego Masters second season. I just watched episode 3 Lego Masters season 2. I thought it was good. I thought I agreed with the decision at the end of the judges. I thought that if like Tim and Zach had done any more color, they might have been able to edge out one of the other teams. But I felt like there were two big tall tan buildings, and I felt like Mark and Stevens might have been the most aesthetically beautiful building from an architectural building standpoint of the entire show. It just didn't stand up for very long. Oh yeah, no spoilers. I'm sorry. Darn it. That means I've already told you. Dagnabbit, I did spoil it. I'm sorry. I won't say anymore. Sheesh. I'm not following my own rules, my own chat rules in the description. Anyway. Alex says I've been procrastinating Lego Masters. Is what it is, man. Is what it is. I missed a whole... Oh, no. Okay, we're good. That goes down here. I skipped a couple steps. Here's those click... What did I call them? Click ball joint hinge socket clicks. That these were sort of originated by Galador. That was one of our trivia questions last week on Brictorious. Let me get back to the live chat. Harry says, hey, Boone, have any other hobbies other than Lego? I love to make music. I actually don't. I have not, during the last couple of years, I've not been making nearly as much music as I wish I could. Lego has really kind of dominated my calendar and schedule for the last couple of years. But there is another YouTube channel called Boone Sings. And if you want to see some of my old music, you can check out that channel. Boone Sings on YouTube. Harry says, wow, same, I'm a drummer. I do not drum. But I do sing, and I used to play accordion. I mean, I still can play accordion. I like to write music. I dabble on piano. Classic Bricks says, fun fact, I play trumpet. Sweet. There's a lot of musicians, or there are a lot of Lego creators that are also musicians. I think there's a lot of creative overlap between the two. But anyway. More Alex the Gordo says more like Boone Builds. Like more people are subscribed to Boone Builds? Yeah. Like 1,000 times more people. Because I think I have 300 some odd subscribers at Boone Sings, and I have over 30,000 subscribers on Boone Builds. So Jeff says, Boone, what's the dollar amount I need to pay you to write a song? 3 gold press bars of latinum. Latinum? No. No, I if you really wanted me to write a song, you just email me and tell me about it, and we can make a deal. I don't know how much. I'm not currently doing like a lot of songwriting commissions. Actually, it's been a very long time since I've done a songwriting commission. So I would have to think about how much I would charge based on what you want. But anyway, sing a song. I got to talk to you about it later. All right, you can talk to me about it later. All right, here we go. I've done 3 live streams in 3 days. And you know what? I think I might share something about this on Instagram. I forgot to share about it on Instagram. Boop, 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 boop. Watching now. Can I do it? Do I have a photo? Yeah, that's cool. I'll just do that one. Hey, there's Terry Crews and Brickmaster Amy. Look at that. Isn't that wild? All right. We'll go like this. Next. Clarendon 50. Boom. 55. Done. Next. Building Monkey King Warrior Mech live now. Link in bio. Smiley face. Okay. And I don't want it to go to Facebook because there's already a thing on Facebook. Some of you were watching from Facebook. Share. Boom. There we go. Harry B says, hey, Boone, how do you get the money for all those Legos? And how do you think I, an unemployed teen, can make some cash for some Legos? Well, I started out buying exclusively used Lego. And now, for years and years and years, I bought nothing but used Lego because it's still expensive, but it's way cheaper than buying new Lego. And a number of years went by and I started finding ways to earn money having like a Lego creativity business. So now Lego related stuff, Lego related endeavors are my full-time job. Danny, my wife, helps me run the business. And when I'm not streaming, I'm like at my computer, like working on answering emails or doing digital designs or building stuff that I can't show because it's a commission and I signed an NDA or something like that. So that's how I make. I mean, that's how I. But the thing is still like I would say huge percentages of my brick collection are used. It's like used Lego. What's going on here? Something's messed up. I missed something somewhere. Sheesh, something is all wrong. Okay. And then I was able to convince the Lego Ambassador Network that I, have a community here at Boone Builds and share stuff. So now from time to time, I'm offered Lego sets that the Lego Ambassador Network just sends me and I build them and we have fun here together and Lego benefits and you benefit because there's something for me to create content about and I benefit because I get to experience building a cool set that I might not have had otherwise. And then Harry says, what sites do you buy used Lego from? I guess I've been very privileged to live in a place where we have a lot of stores, a lot of local stores that sell used Lego. So yeah, Bricks and Minifigs mainly are the ones that I've gone to. Bricks and Minifigs actually started here in the Portland area, and now we've got like I think we have 4 Bricks and Minifigs locations in our area, and there's like 40 some odd locations around the country. So, so it says, how do you? That's crazy. That's so crazy. How do you think I can get to that point? Yeah, I mean, just like, I don't know. There's no like formula, right? For me, it's just been, this is the thing I love to do, and I just did it and did it and did it. And I mean, this thing, like Lego is one of my all-time favorite hobbies. I love making videos. I love video production. I used to do video production professionally. So when I was working those professional jobs that I had, out of college, I worked in IT, then I worked as a video editor, and then I worked as a teacher. And while I was doing those jobs, I was just, you know, YouTube and Lego was just like my side hustle. And I guess try and try and try and try and just try to invite people in, and just try to create opportunity for people to enjoy what you're doing. That's what I've tried to do. I don't think there's a magic formula to it, but anybody can apply for the Lego Ambassador Network. I think the people who get accepted to the LAN are the people who have sort of like some kind of proven track record of like making a positive impact on a community of community of Lego fans. Alex says third channel, Boone commits tax fraud. No, I pay taxes. I pay taxes on everything. This was actually 2020 was the very first year that we were a completely self-employed household. And let's see, what's the deal here? All right. And we had a CPA firm help us with our taxes. Bell says, you don't have some magic Boone dust? No, I don't have any magic Boone dust. I don't. But whatever. All right, let's see what happens next. This is a oh, that makes sense. Okay. This is going to be cool. I can tell whatever's going on here is going to be kind of cool because we've got a thing that spins around a gear, and as this turns around the gear, as this center hub turns around, this smaller gear turns. See that? Isn't that cool? Harry B says, what's the website to become a Lego Ambassador Network? It's just the Lego, if you just Google, I think it's like lan.lego.com, lan.lego.com. And I don't know how many applications they get each year. I mean, I was doing Lego on YouTube for 4 or 5 years before I felt like maybe I was doing enough to be considered when I applied to LAN. And then I applied and I was accepted. Oh, I'm supposed to build 2 of those. So, yeah. I mean, not everyone is accepted, but I don't think there's any limit to the number of times you can apply. If they think that, you're not ready when you apply, then you can keep going. And then you could always apply again in the future. And I think that they had some, I participated in the first Bricklink design, AFOL design program. And of course, I was on Lego Masters and I applied to the LAN before Lego Masters aired. But I was just like, I'm just going to see what happens. And it was shortly after I applied that Lego Masters aired. And they just kind of looked at all the things I had done and they were like, you know what? We think, hey, Moto, next gen Smarty Pants. Check you later, man. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you soon. Brett Hooper just put the LAN website into the chat. All right. I have a feeling these are going to be like shoulder joints or something like that. This is cool how they use, let's see. Oh, this is it. So they've been doing this lately where they use gears with ball joints to like increase the rigidity of a ball joint, basically. like, I don't know if that's what they're doing here, but they did it in Voltron. Basically, they used, or yeah, they made a joint on a gear, and then they put a ball joint on a gear, and then the gear ratio is increasing the rigidity of the joint by introducing the friction of the ball joint. Oh, it's wild. TT Brick says, is it a YouTube thing like with streams and such, or can you, with posting pics alone, to join the LAN? Like, so an Instagram, I think an Instagram account that appears to be having a significant enough impact on the Lego fan community, it could certainly be considered for the LAN. Some members of the LAN are blogs. Some I think are probably just like Instagram image creators. Some are probably like predominantly Facebook. Some just have their own website where they've created a space for Lego fans. I'm also like not an expert in. Oh yeah, see, this is exactly what they've done. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I got to show you this. We're gonna get a little bit closer here. So this ball joint is connected to this gear, and that gear is connected to this gear. And as that gear ratio changes from a small gear to a large gear, it's going to actually increase the rigidity of that ball joint. It's crazy. This is using like gear mathematics. This is totally physics stuff, you guys. The first time I ever saw this was in Voltron. I think they also used it in the giant T-Rex for so now when I turn this, it's like super stiff because it's gearing up or gearing down to a ball joint, and it like multiplies the rigidity of that ball joint. It's brilliant. It's crazy. Oh, Harry, you probably will have to, I don't know. I imagine that you probably have to be an adult, or you probably have to have an adult representative. I actually don't know the rules about that. So you might need to wait another 4 years to join the LAN. I imagine there's probably some kind of rule about having some adult representative, but I don't know. You would just, I'm not an expert in what is and is not required to be part of the LAN. But you can go read all about it at lan.lego.com. Brett Hooper put the link to the LAN in the chat a little bit earlier. Okay. Here's this. It seems like you should be able to start like a club for 14-year-old Lego fans, and then it's like, I don't know, would they say, well, you can't be part of the LAN until you're all over 18? I don't know. All right, do I want to stick to my guns on not putting in stickers? Am I going to regret this later? I'm just going to keep building. Hi, Lego lover. Welcome back. Alex says, wish I was 20. You will be someday. Don't try to grow up too fast, because there will be things you miss about being the age you are right now. Bell says, you planning any Midwest Lego adventures this year? Am I? No, I don't think so. I do. I actually just, I don't know if I'm allowed to announce this. I don't think it's a secret. I just put brick slopes on my calendar in Utah this year. So I will be going to brick slopes at the end of August. That'll be my very first live Lego convention back after the whole year of whatever. Maybe those aren't, I can't tell if those are his shoulders or his hips. We'll see. So if any of you are in the Utah area, hit up Brick Slopes at the end of August. I will be there. I told Cody O that I would commit to being there. All right, what's next? So this is got that. Oh, cool. I see it. That goes like that. Bell says, I've never been to a Lego event, trying to see what might be good to start with. Oh, just go to anything. If you've never been to a Lego event, just go to anything. Go to the one that's closest to you. Aubrey says, yay, Brick Slopes. Aubrey, are you going to be at Brick Slopes? Is that in your area? You don't have to answer that if it's too personal a question. Okay, then we get one of these. Marvel Kid says, will I be at Brick for Virginia? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at Brick for Virginia. It's just a little bit too soon for me. Just with all the COVID stuff, I kind of reached a point where I was trying to decide between basically between Brick Slopes and Brick for Virginia. And Brick for Virginia is just at a hard. July is a really busy month for my family all the time. Every year, July is super busy because my birthday's in July. My brother-in-law's birthday is in July. We're super close. We always do a lot of stuff. 4th of July is a big family thing. And then we've got some other like family event, like stuff that just happens every year, like toward the end of July. So July is a really packed month for me. So it's just a bad time for me to get away to a convention. But anyway. Joseph says the Lego events I would highly recommend are Brick Fair Virginia, Brick World Chicago, and Bricks Cascade. Hey, I have long heard that Virginia and Chicago are sort of the top two to go to. So I'm very glad to hear that you would include Cascade with among those two greats. Bricks Cascade's my favorite, but I'm totally biased. Aubrey, great. I'll see you at Brick Slopes. I'll be there. I will be there this year. I'm a little bit afraid to go to Brick Slopes because it's just close enough. So I went to Chicago in 2019, and there hasn't actually been another Chicago yet. But Brick World, is it Brick World Chicago? And Chicago's far enough away though that like I don't necessarily think that after going to Chicago once, I'm going to be like set on going to Chicago every year. I definitely had an awesome time in Chicago and I can't wait to get back there, but I just, I might not make it there every year. But I'm a little bit afraid that Brick Slopes is close enough to me that I'm going to go and I'm going to have a blast with Jake and Cody and Steve and all those folks and Jen and Susan. I'm sure they'll be there. That's their local convention. Hey, look, I'm already almost done with this bag. TT Brick says, maybe because I mainly follow American channels, it seems there are more Lego shows of a big scale in USA. I'm jelly. Well, there's Lego Masters, and then there's like some animated. Are you talking about like the animated ones? Lego Masters is the only show I know of. I would love to do a Lego show where it's more like Mythbusters, where you have like just like one team of people. Maybe they bring in guests or something like that, and there's just like big, like each episode is like one big challenge, and you see how like the regulars like tackle the challenge. I think that would be a cool show. And if they called me up, if I got an email and they said, Boone, we've got a concept for a new show, new Lego show, we want you to be the co-host, I would do it in a heartbeat. Be like, yes, please. Do I have to move to California? And they'd probably say, well, for at least part of the year, you got to live in California. Or they might say, no, we'd love to tape it in Oregon. I can dream. I can have dreams. Oh, show. Wait. Okay, so I totally misread your. How many pieces is in the set? Dusty Trail Fox. There are 1,629 pieces in this set. Somebody said something about show. TT, maybe because, shows. Yeah, big conventions, Lego conventions. Seems like there are more Lego shows of a big scale in the USA. Yeah, well, I think in the United States, there's just a big like culture of huge events, like generally speaking. Like Comic-Con has become huge. In pretty much every major city in the United States has its own Comic-Con. And then, sporting events are massive and they're all over the place. I feel like I missed a 2x4 somewhere. That was easy. It goes down here. Okay. Cool. In this book, as you go through the book, there is like the Monkie Kid is like down on the bottom of the page, and it like shows you how far you are in the progress of the build. Isn't that cute? I don't know if I've seen that before. Maybe in a friend's set or something. I think that's a really cute idea. All right, now it looks like we're going to build the Monkey King Warrior Mech's shoulders. And we're going to dump out bag 5. Here it is, everybody. Bag 5. Deborah's back. Deborah says, hi, Boone. Hi, Deborah. Jeff McElwee. But, Boone, how do you do it? Yeah, that's like one of those, that's like a Carl Merriam question. But how do you do it? Or is that Carl Merriam doing a Jeff McElwee impression? Josh Green is here. Hi, Jaden. Oh, no, you're fine, Jaden. You don't have to don't worry about being late. It's fine. I've been doing these kind of early because I like to get and spend the evening with my family. Look, here's some of the first drum lacquered gold we've encountered in this build. There is a ton of drum lacquer gold in this set, and it is sweet. Aubrey says, I just built the Monkey Kid fruit fountain. Fruit fountain, fruit fountain. I liked those fun little gems in the instructions too. Yeah, it's fun. They must have somebody over there in instruction design that's just like having some fun. Jaden says, sick. It is sick, man. It is sick. Okay, there's that. How far are we going to get today? How far are we going to get? Here we go. Walking down the street. We get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Brett Hooper says that mech stands no chance. I'm sure you'll use it for some cool parts. Yeah, I actually have an idea. I have an idea for this mech when it's finished. But you know me, I like secrets, so I'm probably not going to talk about it yet. Jaden says, I'm trying to find that set, but I cannot find it. It is, it's available on Lego.com. Oh, are you outside the United States? Today, it is available on Lego.com in the United States. I spent a long time looking for it too. It took me a long time to get my hands on it, but then I got it, and then it's just sat here for a few weeks while I was waiting to, get some other things done. And then I looked on Lego.com today, and it was there, totally there. Remind me if I stop building out of frame. I want to build like right here is a good spot for that camera. Okay. So after Voltron destroys it, is that what you mean? After Voltron destroys it, you'll build him anew? Yeah, yep, that's the plan. Whoever's idea it was, I can't remember. Whoever's idea it was to do Alex. Dude, I remember that from like middle school. You dropped your pocket. Whoever's idea it was to stage Monkey King battling the Voltron, that was a great idea. Thank you for that idea. I hope I don't forget it by the time I'm done with this. Probably going to be finishing this build on Friday. That's my hope. I feel like skipping the building to begin with was a good call, but it also gave me a false sense of like how far along I am in this build, because I'm on bag 5 right now, and bag 6 theoretically would be about halfway through the build, but we skipped 2 bags, I think. Oh, we skipped bag 2 and 3. All right, here it is going to start just now, going to start looking super awesome with some of that gold. MB Studios says, which building? I am building the Monkie Kid, Monkey King Warrior Mech. It's going to be super rad. Bell says, Voltron was me. I'll try to remind you later. Cool. Awesome. Sorry I don't have a memory to remember that kind of stuff in a stream, Bell. I just, my brain just turns to mush when I'm streaming. Are those like zipline things? Is that what's intended to be the controllers? That's kind of cool, except I don't think a minifig can actually hold on to them. But it's kind of a cool concept, because the zipline accessory does look like sort of like a control that you would rotate. Yeah, that's actually a great parts usage. The only downfall is that I don't think the minifig has a way to hold on to it. Okay, this one will go on this side. TT Brick says, Brett Hooper, one day I will hop over the ocean and go to one of them in the United States or Canada. Cool. Okay, that looks cool. And we need one for the other side. Willie Ball says, don't know if you answered this, but is this the first Lego mech set you've built? And which mech has the most interesting techniques? Well, if you count Voltron a mech, I built Voltron. Have I built any of my own mechs for mocks? I built the Ideas, what was that thing called? The Ideas, why can't I think of what they called that? It was the Ideas mech. That very first mech from Ideas. Exosuit was the name of that set. And I thought that one was pretty sweet. Best techniques. Well, Voltron certainly introduced this. Yeah, Brett, Exosuit. Alex says, Boone, does it smell like Updog in there? What's up, dog? You can't, I know all those. You can't trap me. Exosuit can dance now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Exosuit can dance now. If you don't know what we're talking about, go search YouTube. Exosuit can dance now. But not right now. Do it later. Do it later. Thanks, Classic Bricks, for that classic reference. All right. Just a quick announcement while I'm building the Monkey King Warrior Mech here. Please check the description of this video for lots of links. There's lots of interesting stuff in there. If you're going to spend any money on Amazon this week, click my Amazon link in the description, because You spend the same amount of money, but it gives me a little bit of money that helps me continue to do this stuff here on YouTube. I checked Amazon today to see if this set was available on Amazon. It is not, but it is available for United States. It is available on Lego.com today. At least it was shortly before I started streaming. So if you want this set, I hope you're able to find it. But there's other cool stuff in the description. I got links to all my social media stuff. You can connect to me there. And then just between the description and between the video and the description, you can find a thumbs up button. And if you're liking this video, please hit it. Hit that thumbs up. It's not too hard. It's not too late to hit it. Hit it good. That thumbs up button. And maybe subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I think most of you watching have been here before, so you're probably subscribed. Probably getting those notifications. And yeah. All right. This is cool. I'm loving all the brackets. They've got all this bracket action going on in here. This must be... Oh, I see it. Okay, so this is the chest. And it'll close up with a little window right here. And he's going to hang out in here. Like that. Okay, cool. Cool. Would you pick DC or Marvel? Just saying. Jaden says, would I pick DC or Marvel? They're both great. I am a longtime fan of DC. I was a fan of DC characters. Really Batman. Just Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan. And I've been a Batman fan for pretty much my entire life. And when I was a kid, I said this in a stream the other day, when I was a kid, there just wasn't much going on with Marvel in the late 80s and early 90s. So I never really had much of a desire to be into Marvel. X-Men, the X-Men animated series was probably the most legit thing that was going on at that time. But that was after, I think the X-Men animated series came a little bit after some of the Batman stuff of the late 80s. And so I was just like so invested in like my Batman toys that I never had, and Ninja Turtles. So like the X-Men animated series was like just a little bit, I think, just tiny bit young for me. Like maybe just like 1 year behind. Like they didn't catch me in time. I had so much Batman stuff and so much Ninja Turtles stuff in the 80s that I never got into X-Men, that animated series X-Men. Okay, so we just put on the clips that are going to give us room for a little door, a hatch, if you will. And we're going to start building on top. So now we've been building this thing like this, because this plate was sort of the platform to start building it on, but now we are turning it up. We're going to build onto the top for a while. TT Bricks, Power Ranger. That was maybe a generation after you. It was literally like, go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. You mighty morphing Power Rangers. I watched Power Rangers, but I wasn't like so into it. I didn't like buy the stuff. I didn't like play Power Rangers. Like I didn't go out to the playground and like play Power Rangers, because it just was like, it just caught me like right at the tail end of like that part of childhood, the real sweet spot for those things. But seriously, Power Rangers is another great example. I remember kids who were just 1 or 2 years younger than me being way into Power Rangers, and I wasn't. You know, I watched it if it was on. I thought there was some cool stuff about it, but I wasn't like a fan of Power Rangers. And they kind of missed me with the toys, although I saw one of those like Megazords from the early 90s at one of the vintage toy shops here in Portland. I saw one like maybe a year or two ago, and in that box, the box with the green like lightning and the old, oh, it was so cool. It looked so good. Luke Moody is watching. Hey Luke, welcome. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you here. I am building a big Lego Monkey King mech. The Monkey King Warrior mech. Classic Brick says, gotta go for a bit. I'll be back. All right. Sounds good. Aubrey says, LOL, my kids just made purple slime and I thought it looked like ooze. Yeah, like the secret of the ooze. Was that? I think that was that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the movie? Secret of the ooze. Or maybe that was 3. Love it. Working on the Batmobile later today. Sweet. Which Batmobile, Luke? Which Batmobile did you get your hands on? Is it the one I just did the other day? Ivan Ooze was the best. LOL. Willie Ball says. Oh, Aubrey from the Power Ranger movie. Oh, the purple. Yeah. Early 90s, everyone was really into like ooze and slime, even in the 80s. And then I feel like slime really came back big like 3 or 4 years ago. Alex the Gordo says, Boone, what's your favorite Batman minifigure? I'll say Zebra Batman. I gave my Zebra Batman to Ryan, Brick Bat Dad. I'm going to go ahead and put these stickers on because you're going to be able to see them from the outside. I think the red stickers with the gold, like the red bricks that are getting gold pattern stickers, I'm going to go ahead and put on because I think that has a big impact on how the outside of the set looks. I'm just not going to try to be too picky. I'm going to try to nail them the first time and be okay. All right, that's good enough. I'm okay with that. This one goes over here. That seems like a strange thing. And then the other one goes over here. Alex says, I like the OG 2006 version. The Batman minifigure from 2006. Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, I actually thought when that very first Batman minifigure came out, I was like, man, that's such a great minifigure. Oh my goodness, I put those stickers on upside down. Junk. I'm going to have to razor blade them later. CC Brick says, hi, just stopping by. Hi, CC. All right, what do we got next? There's a little bit of, these are sweet. These drum lacquer gold, like wingling things here. Those are cool. Rad. Boom. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to get into some Technic building. This is interesting. How does this go? I don't understand what... Well, I guess I'll just trust it. I will just trust that the instructions are not leading me astray. M8 Peanut says hi. Alex says, oh no, Boone, how could you? I'm judging you. Yeah, you should. I told myself at the beginning of the stream that I wasn't going to put any any stickers on. And then I like made myself a liar. Oh, I get it. I totally get how this goes now. Yep. Come on. Okay. There. It's on. It's on. Scrolling on down the page. Scrolling on down the page. Gotta build. Gotta keep on building. Luke Moody says, I'm building the 1989 Batmobile. It's been a fun one so far. Dude, that build is incredible. Luke, I'm so pleased that you are into Lego. I know we saw each other at the Lego convention right before COVID. But when things start to get back to normal, you need to come. I hope you consider coming to a Portlug meeting, because that would be fun. I don't know how to tell. That's a 6. Yeah, that's a 6. Boom, 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 boom. M8 Peanut says, how did it feel to be on Lego Masters? How did it feel to be on Lego Masters? It was exhilarating. It was hilarious. It was a blast. It was so much fun. It was the most exhausting, intense experience of my life. Although I have just recently had another very intense, exhausting experience that ranks right up there with Lego Masters. And I can't say anything about it yet, but anyway, I'll tell you about it when I'm allowed to. How about that? Can I give you a password? Let me see if I can think of a password that I could give you. And then someone can be like, hey, remember that password? What was the thing that was like the second most exhausting experience of your life? Okay, probably the fourth most exhausting experience of my life after Lego Masters, and then like being in the hospital when Danny gave birth to each of my children. Cooking Bap says, would you go back to Lego Masters if they asked you? Yeah, for like a All Stars or something like that. I think I would go back. I really was not eager to go back right away, but I do think I could go back. Here's an interesting thing where they've just given us like the back of the shoulder, and the top one, the right shoulder. Let me see if I can get a little bit better focus on this camera. Yep, there we go. So the right shoulder, the bar that comes through is at the top. I don't know if you can see it there. But on the left shoulder, they're putting the bar at the bottom. And I think the reason for that, oh no, it's not the left shoulder. It's the other side of that same shoulder, which is why the bar is going at the bottom. It's going to end up being like a mirror image on the shoulder. Luke said, can you say that again? I disconnected for a second. What meeting? Oh, Luke. Yeah, I was just saying the last time we saw each other was at Bricks Cascade, which was right before quarantine. And there has not been an in-person Portland Lego user group meeting since then. But when we start back up, you should definitely come. Because I didn't really know, I saw you at the convention. I didn't really think much about it. I was like, oh, cool, Luke's here. But if you're building the 89 Batmobile, it makes me think you're probably like kind of a Lego fan. So you should totally connect with the Portlug if you're interested. What do I do now? Why isn't it making me build 2 of those? I guess we just work on one arm at a time. Luke, for sure. I would love that. Awesome. TT Brick says, mechs have great build techniques, but still not convinced to buy them like Technic. Oh, really? I feel like my opinion of Technic and mechs are completely different. I do like mechs. I've built... I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I've built so many Technic sets for YouTube over the years. Like when I was building more often for... when I was creating content more often for Beyond the Brick, I did a bunch of Technic sets. And I actually kind of got burnt out on Technic. But anyway, Nick is here. Hi, Boone. How's it going? Build's going good. We've got the torso coming together for the mech here. This thing might be almost as tall as Voltron. I'm kind of looking at the size of the torso. It's going to be close. We'll see. When I finish, I'll hold them up together, and then we'll all know. We'll all know which one is taller. This one has those like Loki horns. Might be a little bit taller. The horns might put him just a little bit over. Interesting. Where does that go? Horns might put him just a little bit over the Voltron. Zach Haley's here. Zach Haley and Luke Moody in the same live chat here on Boone Builds. I never thought I'd see the day. Thank you guys for watching. Super encouraging. What's 15 to 8? What's 15 minus 8? 15 minus 8? Are we helping you with your homework? Oh, dude. Zach, you didn't even know this existed? Look at this thing, man. This is the box. It's going to be epic. You can only get it at the Lego store or at lego.com. It's not available at Target and stuff like that. All right, let's see what else we got in here. So that's on. And then there's these sweet like shoulder pad things that we're going to build. This is cool. I had a bunch of these red things. There's how many of these in my antique fire engine design? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. There's 18 of these big red arches in my fire engine from Bricklink. So back when I was designing it, and I was, I wanted, before I had a copy of the fire engine set, I was collecting parts to build some because I didn't know if I'd ever get, I wasn't sure if I'd ever get a set. And then of course I ended up getting some. Bricklink sent me one from Billand, and like one of the test copies from Billand. And then they sent me, I think they gave me 1 or 2 just for like completing the AFOL design program for like being, having a successfully produced set. And then I think I bought 3 just for posterity. Oh yeah, Zach, his staff is going to be awesome. Zach had not seen Monkey King Warrior Mech before today, and now he's geeking out about it. Love it. Ninjago fan says you should build Ninjago. It's totally one of the best themes. Yeah, I love Ninjago, except now it seems like it's been out for so long. Like, where do I start? I do have a I did pick up one of the, where is that? It's over there in a bag. I picked up a dragon, the jungle dragon. I think that's Ninjago, right? I picked that up just a little bit ago. I'll be building that in a stream sometime soon. Zach says, I'm going bananas over here. Did you like pull up the site and look at the pictures and stuff? Yeah, it's gonna be sick, man. Okay. It must be taking me to build the other shoulder now. Yep, it is. It is. So I'm going to set this aside. We're going to work on this other shoulder. Here's this. What time is it? 4:41. I think I'm going to go until 5. It would be really cool if we could get through bag 6. I don't think we will. I would really like to get through bag 6 on this stream. That's what I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna stay in this stream until I'm done with bag 6. But that means I need to start building faster, because I don't have much more than 40 minutes from now to get off this stream. But I will be back for the end of Monkey Kid, Monkey King, Warrior Mech. And it'll probably be Friday, this coming Friday in the afternoon. Again, if you didn't hear my announcement about Bricktorious Live tomorrow, right here on Boone Builds at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Brian and Lauren from Lego Masters Season 2 will be my guests. Holly is here. Doc Sampson is here. Shy is here. Hold on. Shy Time is My Time is here. Holy smokes. A bunch of folks just dropped in. What happened? Did I get to like an hour? I got to an hour and 45 minutes, and YouTube is like, all right, I'll start pushing this to some people who might like to watch it, or people are getting off work. What's the deal? Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? People think it's for kids, but it's false. People think Ninjago is for kids. Oh, it's great to watch when bored. Peter said, "What Lego City are you most excited about coming out this summer?" Let me think. Have I seen any coming out that I'm really excited about? I love that Creator 3-in-1 castle. I found out that it doesn't actually come out in the United States until August, I think. Doc says late notifications. Oh, Doc's hilarious, man. All right. Holly says my YouTube notifications are weird. Who knows? It's just funny. It's like I can tell something's going on when Doc and Shy and Holly all drop in at the same time. I'm like, and 36 is here. 36 bricks. YouTube, I can tell YouTube is doing something weird with the algorithm. They're like, all right, there's nothing else going on. Let's send some people Boone's way. I've been looking too, and I've like all 3 days. I've done a live stream build 3 days in a row now, and I was really pleased with the turnout in the first day. So it was 3 days ago. I was building the oh, my camera just wigged out there for a second. Did you see that? 3 days ago, I was building the Batmobile, the 66 Batmobile, and I was very pleased with the turnout for that stream. And then yesterday, I was streaming the Mandalorian Trouble on Tatooine set, and I was not pleased with the turnout. And don't get me wrong, every individual person, I thank you greatly for being a human being who wants to spend your time here in the Boone Builds live chat watching it with us. I hope you enjoy the content. But I can tell YouTube's doing something. Just start when you want to. Ninjago fan says just start when you want to. Yeah, I will start when I want to. 36 bricks. You are something else. $5 super chat from 36 bricks. Thank you so much. I love your streams, dude. Only issue I have is that they're not long enough. Oh, that's the only issue you have, huh? Well, today I'm only going for, let's see, I started an hour and 45 minutes ago, and I'm going to go for about another 30 minutes. But Friday, I'm going to come on Friday afternoon, and I'm going to build this. It'll be part 2 of the Monkey King Warrior Mech, and I will build until it is done. So it could be a 3 or 4 hour long stream on Friday. We'll see. But my Thursday night stream, I'm trying to keep to an hour because I want it to be punchy. It's less about building and more about like kind of celebrating a smattering of Lego themed stuff. So I like the idea of keeping that stream down to about an hour. You guys, I'm talking too much. I need to build more. Here we go. Boom. Boom. 5 pieces right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 36 bricks. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate the $5 super chat. Everybody, please check out 36 bricks. Huge contributor, supporter here at Boone Builds, and he's got a great channel going on. He's building live over there on 36 bricks YouTube quite often, multiple nights a week. I catch him over there. So definitely worth a watch. All right. If you're interested in this Monkey Kid stuff, 36 bricks has recently done a little bit of some interesting Monkey Kid builds and then alternate builds. So that was pretty cool. Check it out. Blue says, so I have a friend and their YouTube name is Ninjago Fan Holly. So I got confused when Holly and Ninjago Fan are here. That's funny. Yeah, for sure. Ninjago Fan says, I used to compete in those and they were super fun. Compete in what? Hold on. What are we talking about competition? I would really like to see another build challenge where you can build whatever. Oh, you from Boone Builds? Yeah. A build challenge. I should do another build challenge. I haven't done very many recently. The last one I did was the Imperial March, Empire, Star Wars build challenge. And I haven't done a lot because they create a ton of work in like administration of the challenge. And they're still worth doing. Sorry, Zach said, sorry, getting swept away in the Twitch chat mindset. Oh yeah. Oh, no problem. So anyway, every time I do a challenge, more and more people do participate in the challenge, and it becomes more and more difficult to try to make sure I'm seeing all of the entries. And every single challenge, somebody is upset because like I overlooked their build because I'm trying to take in 100 entries or 200 entries or 3 whatever. Someone just walked up to my house. Maybe it's a package. Anyway, that's why I haven't done them as often, because it just takes a lot of time. And it's like if I'm live streaming, every hour that I'm live streaming is time that I'm literally like, it's time that the value is immediately appreciated because you're here, I'm here, we're having fun, y'all are engaging each other in the chat, I'm getting something done because this is a set that I wanted to build. So it's like the return on the investment of that time is immediate when I'm doing something like live streaming. When I'm doing something like creating a video, a published video, a produced video that I want to publish. Blue says we're together, yay. But yeah, Ninjago fan says, yeah, I get it's hard making everyone happy. Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, 36 Bricks says, not a big fan of the mech, but the mini buildings with it are cool. You didn't like this mech? I'll be interested when I'm done. Don't tell me now, 36, but when I'm done, I'll be interested to hear what you don't like about it. I think it looks pretty epic. We'll see. I'm enjoying the build so far. I'm amazed that these aren't going to like be easy to break off. These shoulder pad things. This is pretty cool. Okay. Ninjago fan says, now I understand more. Thank you. Yes. And Ninjago fan, I certainly will do more. I will do more build challenges. I'm sorry they're few and far between right now. And that's the reason why. What happens here? Some stickers. Should I do those stickers? Those are pretty important stickers, right? Okay, I'll do those. Which are they? 21 and 21. They're both the same. And they go downward. This little vent thing goes down. I messed up the stickers I did earlier. Put them the wrong way. I wish this had asked me to put the stickers on before I put this on the thing. Nope, that's too far down. That should be good. Okay, that's fine. There's one. And we'll do another one. These are some really cool stickers. Part of me wishes I wasn't putting these on so that I could like save them for a mock, because they would look really cool on like a sci-fi mock. Bum, bum, bum. Monkie Kid theme. Deborah says, how could anyone not like Monkie Kid? Have they not seen Monkey King videos? I don't know. I think he just says, 36 Bricks says, I have not built it. I'm just not into mechs. Oh, well, that makes sense. If you're not into mechs, then you wouldn't be into the mech. But I love what you did with that Pigsy truck. There we go. And let's see. This gets some of these and goes underneath. I don't like all mechs. Not all mechs. Mark loves mechs. Mark Crookshank, my buddy, bearded builder buddy from Lego Masters Season 1. He loves mechs. And I think he's just kind of generally into mechs. For me, it really takes a mech that requires a mech that I really like the look of, and this is one of them, which is why I wanted it. I love the red, the gold. I think it's super rad. Willie says, I definitely have to get a mech set now. This looks cool already. Yeah. Turning it over, I'm going to add a little bit of support to the back here. A couple of ball joints. I loved how they made a big deal about ball joints on Lego Masters last night. Oh, more spoilers. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'll try to stop that. Where do these... Oh, okay. They go... This goes here. And then we get this. And... Are these... Hey, I'm actually feeling good about how far I'm going to get on this tonight. All right, there's that. So I think this is maybe where his tail attaches or something. Alex says, I'm going to head out. Luke is here. Luke Solarzano. Hey, everybody. Blue says, did you hear who got out this episode? It was a team. That's a funny non-spoiler. Opening bag 6. Dumping out bag 6. Boom. There doesn't look like there's too many pieces in this bag. So I think I'm going to go for about another 20 minutes. I'm going to try to power through this bag. Then we'll be halfway through the build. And I'll be back on Friday with the remainder of the build. Looks like we get another character here. And this is General Ironclad. Okay. So we need some legs, torso. Should I skip him and just keep plugging away in the mech? No. We gotta see our minifig. Do minifig mode. Oh no. Wrong camera. Oh no, that's not what you want. Oh darn. Oh no. This is oh no. That's not what you want at all. Oh, I picked up the wrong remote. Now I'm paying for it sorely. Brett says pocket mode. Burp. And maybe a little bit of this. Zip, 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 zip. What's going on? Zip. Yeah. That's cool. Is that good enough? All right. If I'm working on this stuff over here, I'm gonna go that way a little bit because you don't need to see that much of me. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Here I am trying to singing I need to build fast and I'm making those kinds of mistakes. This one that I want. Okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, great. Focus. There we go. This guy gets like a transparent orange head. Kind of an interesting choice, I think. And then I didn't put his cape on. He's got a cape somewhere. I don't see his cape. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. I probably... Is it in here? I don't see his cape. I'm just plugging on. There's this. He also gets like a pauldron. And that goes under his head over here. Bell, $5 super chat. I got a bail for the night for dinner and some Lego Masters with my daughter. Don't forget about Voltron. I'll try to remind you on Friday. Sweet. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Voltron versus Monkey King Warrior Mech. These elements are cool. This guy. Look in the bag or box. Yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about it right now. I want to get more done. I don't want to spend any more time looking for a cape. I'm sure it's in the I had to open bag 6, so if it was in bag 6, I had to open bag 6 the other day, so that little thing might have actually went somewhere else. I had to steal some parts. I needed a bunch of these the other day, and there's 8 in this set, and I just needed them in a pinch, and I had made a Bricklink order, and they weren't coming in. All right, so here's a General Ironclad, and so I stole 8 of them from this set, and is that what I want? Is that good or that? Let's push all of these aside. I'll keep working on this here. So anyway, I stole a bunch of those. Oh, he's got a rad, like, laser sword kind of thing. This goes on here. It's not one of those new barbell things. It's like, where is it? I hope I'm not missing like a little bag from bag 6 or something. Oh, here it is. I think I was kind of looking for the wrong color. So this goes like this, and then he can hold that. That's a cool sword thing. Jagged, ragged, rabid. All right. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it gets a couple of those. All right, so this goes here on this ball joint. And we get another one over here. A lot of ball joint kind of things going on in this set. That's pretty cool. Ninjago fan says, me and my friend are finishing Ninjago City Gardens right now. We're on the last bag. That's an epic set. City Gardens. Designed by Marcus Robula. I don't know if that's the proper pronunciation of his name, but Marcus is a cool dude. He designs some really awesome stuff. He likes to go to Brick World Chicago and just like be there and pretend he's not an incredible Lego product designer. I do not own Ninjago City Gardens. Ninjago fan. In my opinion, Ninjago fan says it's in my opinion, it's my favorite set of all time. That's awesome. That is so cool when a new set can blow you away like that and become your favorite set of all time. After I built Voltron, I was like, Voltron is my favorite new set. Boone Builds, what pirate ship set is behind you? That is just the cover of the box from Black Seas Barracuda. The actual Black Seas Barracuda is right up there. You can't really see it anymore because I've lowered some stuff around here. I need to put that somewhere else where you can see it. But the box top is right there. Blue says, I don't have favorite sets. So that's fine. I love these big click joints. They are great, awesome joints. Support a lot of weight. That there and here. Oh, you know what? I should move this so that it's not in your way there. But now it's out of the frame there. I'll tell you what, trying to work with 3 cameras is not for the faint of heart or the faint of butt. If you know that reference, put it in the live chat. I'd love to know if anyone knows that one. Sir Troll Gaming says, hello, Boone. Hello, Sir Troll. Hello, Sir Troll. You miss Lego Masters? What now? Okay. So this and this. I got to hurry if I'm going to get through all these parts in the next like 13 minutes. It's not going to happen, but I'm going to try. 1, 2. I also thought it was interesting that they said, I'll say this as unrelated to Lego Masters. I've heard the Brickmasters say, in no particular context, that a quote unquote good Lego builder can lay 500 bricks in an hour. And I'm wondering what the context of that is. Like, how do they measure that? Is that like the model builders at Legoland or what? This is a cool piece. This is kind of just makes me think of like an old school piece. This 3 seems like kind of like a classic old piece, and they worked it in here. This is cool. 500 BPH seems like a heckin' lot. My BPH is like 30. Well, mine is way, way, way low while I'm trying to live stream, but it's like a completely different animal. I'm going to skip the stickers that are going on this. This goes here and this. And let's see. Then, oh, you guys, I don't think I'm going to finish this little pile before I need to stop today, but I'm going to try. We'll see. Yeah, 500 BPH seems ridiculous. Now, I think there were probably times where Mark and I did 500 BPH on Lego Masters because we had to. We just had to like push ourselves. But when I'm streaming and following instructions, there's no way I can do that because I'm trying to talk to y'all, and that's what we're here for. So it just is what it is. 36 says, if you're just stacking bricks, 500 is not hard, but if it's a set or a mock, that's crazy. Yeah. Brick Jedi says, where are you going to dinner? Yeah, we got dinner plans. We are going to Burgerville. Last day of school, so my daughters got to pick the restaurant, and they wanted to go to Burgerville. So we are going to Burgerville. Now I wish Burgerville would send me some money. Burgerville can sponsor me. No. Sir Troll Gaming says, Boone, I remember that Star Wars build. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. He said it caught my attention. All right. I didn't think the Star Wars build was one of our best builds, but I've gotten tons of positive feedback on that Star Wars build. So there must have been something good about it for many of the fans. Oh. All right, here's those pieces that I stole from this set and had to wait for my Bricklink order to come back in to be able to build it. Brett says, I got home from Burger King a bit ago. Needed a Whopper. Yeah. Jeff McElwee was talking about, what was he talking about? Burger, the Big Mac. Jeff was talking about the Big Mac earlier. I was like, man, I haven't heard anyone talk about a Big Mac in years. Boone Builds crowned best build ever, just above what? Boone Builds crowned best builder ever, just above Alice Finch. No, Alice Finch is certainly a better builder than I am. Alice Finch is a legend. Alice Finch # legend status. But thank you for the kind words. Thank you very much. Oh, 36 bricks. Today is my wife and I's 14th year anniversary. Grilling up some steaks. Awesome. Congratulations on 14 years. We're not, Danny and I are not far ahead of you. We celebrated 15 in December. So we're coming up on 16. I mean ahead. That's a dumb way to say it. But Isha's here. Hey, Boone. Hey, how you doing? Cowboy Cornado. I see what YouTube's doing. They're trying to get everyone to watch across the stream. I see what you're doing, YouTube. No, it's probably like people get off work and stuff, right? Another one of these. Another one of these. There we go. That's cool. Was I supposed to put one of these on the other one? Oh, this is going to look so cool. This must be his upper leg. Yep. This is the, let's see. This is the Monkey King Warrior Mech's upper leg. 36 says, congrats. We are doing Disney World next year for 15th, saving up so we don't do much. Yeah, I get that. We have never done World. We have only done Land, and we love Disneyland. We are very, very into Disneyland. Here it is. The upper leg is connecting to the hip right here. Oh, geez. And it's 3 Technic pins at the same time. Okay, so this is how there's 3 of those click hinges. He's going to be able to go like legs straight or legs slightly bent. And these are preventing him from going any further. So that's that's 3 click socket joints on each hip that only get to move 1 or 2. He says, well, as I said before, if you come down here to Disneyland, let me know. Dinner's on me. Oh, thank you so much. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll be back to Disneyland eventually. Oh, Brett Hooper says, a buddy of mine proposed at Disneyland. Yeah. Have I ever showed a picture of that? Or are you talking about a different buddy? Danny and I were at Disneyland in summer 2005. And we walked in and we had some friends with us, but I had prepped my friends that were with us that I wanted them to disappear after we walked into the theme park. And so we started walking down this main street, Legoland. And this was August 2005. And what happened next? I started making up this story about how it was. Oh, and we were there for the 50th. Was 2005 the 50th anniversary of Disneyland? I think it was. Yeah, that makes sense because 55 to 05 50th anniversary. I started making up this story about how we were there for the 50th anniversary of Disneyland and how on Walt Disney's 50th anniversary with his wife, it was the 25th anniversary of Disneyland, and I'm telling this story, and I just made the whole thing up. And we're walking through. I was like, and then he gets to this point, and he asks her, to renew their vows or something like that. And then we're right in front of the partner statue where Walt Disney is holding hands with Mickey, and the castle is in the background. And I proposed. Got down on one knee right there in front of the statue. And I proposed, and one of my buddies, all of our friends that were with us had kind of made themselves scarce. They went off to disappear somewhere. Oh, I need a Technic pin with a ball joint. But one of my buddies stayed close enough. There it is. It was right under my hand. One of my buddies stayed close enough to snap a picture of that moment. Yeah. Brett says cheesy and cute. Yep. I am nothing if not cheesy and cute. Brett said it. Why is that in there? I sort of think this blue Technic pin maybe does nothing inside of there. That's interesting. We'll see. Very, very close to the end of this pile. There with this. Holly says that's adorable. Thank you. And and this. Yep. Cool. A green corner brick. Lester Sis says, I just noticed how skinny Boone's wrists are. Has he been losing weight? My wrists are skinny. I'm about 20 pounds down from like my highest, but I don't know when that would have been. So yeah, I don't know. Just kind of been like watching portion control. That's gone a long way for me, and sugar intake. Yeah, I was doing jumping jacks for a while. I've kind of slacked off a little bit. I need to get back into it. But yeah, it's always nice to get on the scale and see that I'm headed in the direction that I'm interested in heading in. I'll say it that way. But y'all, I like food, so it's a constant struggle. Sir Troll Gaming says, "Love this Chan." Lester, why are you sorry? You don't have to be sorry. Ninjago fan says, "Hey, that's offensive." Well, it doesn't offend me. It might offend some people, so maybe you should be. I don't know. It doesn't really offend me. All right. I'm going to put one more sticker on for this session. It's going to go right here on this upper thigh thing. And nope. I didn't like that placement. I can always tell, if it's going to be bad. Sometimes I can't always tell if it's going to be good. That's a little crooked. Oh, well. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Nothing right now. Might come back later. This seems strange. Oh, okay. Cool. That goes like that. Brett Hooper says, "Good night. See you for Victorious Live tomorrow." Absolutely. 36 Brick says, "Round is the most perfect shape in the universe. We're all just trying not to be perfect." Yeah. That's a great sticker placement. Oh, thank you. It's not perfect, but it'll be okay for now. Very close to the end of this one. A couple of these in here. Thank you. Hey, Brickman Mosaics Art is back. Welcome back. So Troll says I can't even do that. I should have used the brick separator. That would have been better. And then I love the shape of this part of the build, because you get this and one of these. Uh-oh, I'm afraid I stole another part from this build last week when I was working on that mock. Let's see. I'll see if it gives me another one when I turn it around. So Troll says, "I have a little brother who loves Lego so much. He really wanted you to win." Oh, thank you so much. Tell your little brother I said thank you very much for the kind words. Okay. That goes there. And then we get a big circle here and cap it off with one of those. And then we turn it around. Yeah, dang it, y'all. I stole one of those. Let me see if I can find one real quick. So I stole those. I stole some of these parts from this set for a mock I was working on. But then the Bricklink order came in, so now I'm here with you working on this today, and I'm able to just go find those parts from the Bricklink order because it came. So that's pretty slick. Very, very close here. I'll put this on and this like this. One of these. And this. Boone, what is the key of making randomized Lego pieces into masterpieces? Ooh, what's the key? I don't know. Practice for one. Um, Visualization is a huge part of it, and I don't know where that comes from. You know, some people go to art school to kind of like create like the practice necessary for visualizing things and then turning those visions into something that exists in the real world. Speaking of something that exists in the real world, check this out. We are quite a ways along here on this Monkey King warrior mech. It is actually starting to look like a mech. You can see here's the body. This is where the head will attach. Here's where the arms, these are the shoulders. Where the arms will attach. We have the upper legs here. Isha says, what kind of mocks would you recommend starting with? I recently just got into it. Just look for what you love. Just like what are you into? What is something you would love to have that Lego hasn't produced yet, or that you can't get anymore, or that maybe you want to do it differently than Lego has done it. I love pop culture stuff. I look at the movies that I watch, the TV shows that I watch and love, and I just go build that stuff. And that's kind of where I start. Well, all right. That's it for today. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we will be here for Bricktorious Live. My buddy Dave Morgan will be here, and Lauren and oh my gosh, why is it escaping me? Lauren and Brian. Oh boy. Lauren and Brian from Lego Master Season 2 will be here tomorrow night. And then I will be back on Friday to finish the Monkey Kid, Monkey King Warrior Mech. It'll all be here on Thursday and Friday. Please hit a thumbs up on this video if you haven't already done so. And I'd love to invite you to subscribe to Boone Builds if you want to see more incredible Lego videos very often.